Buddy Torres was
Yes.
one of the toughest guys in the Bronx, he says.
Well, you know something? How true that is, I don't know. I did talk to Vinny Gorgeous about that, Vinny Basciano, when we were in the hole. But let me ask you a question, guys. Buddy came to the diner where I was going out with the girl who owned the diner. And he came up with a big muscle guy and everything like that. And he had his other friend, Sammy Russo, there too. And Buddy, the tough guy. So I got to be honest with you. If he came up there himself and had these other two guys with him to talk to me, I tell you the truth, though, I've been on this podcast since the very beginning and any other podcast because I always say straight out, I'm not the toughest guy around. But if this is the toughest guy in the Bronx to come see me with two other guys, I'm honored. Believe me. Because if he thought I was that tough, then I guess I'm tougher than what I really thought I was. But Buddy Torres, as far as I'm concerned, I can't say he's a punk. But anybody who needs all these kind of guys in real life, look, Dominic, my friend Dominic Cicali, as you guys know from Mafia Roundtable, very dear friend of mine, a brother. He could handle his own stuff. Now, don't get me wrong. If he had to do something, he'd make one phone call. He'd have 10 guys run to be by his side. He don't need anybody. Just like I didn't need anybody. If Buddy was a tough guy and he wanted to talk to me straight out or whatever, we could have been face to face. And let me explain one thing to you, okay? The diner where we had that conversation had cameras in it because Sammy asked my girlfriend then Joanne to put the cameras in there. But if not, since I carried all the time, if I didn't have them cameras in there, I would have took my 357 out of my car, okay, because I had a secret compartment in my Cadillac, okay? I would have went back. I would have said, oh, excuse me a minute. I would have went outside. I would have took cut back and I would have fucking shot them right in the diner. Okay, I'm going to tell you right now. Because that's the way I was. Especially when three people think they're going to talk to me stupid like that. And I would have fought all three of them too if I had to. I don't care. Because only thing that I could do is going to get beat up. Were they going to kill me? Really? They're going to beat me up and kill me that bad? No, I don't think so. I've taken beatings all my life. But Buddy, I would have fought myself. Sammy Russo, I would have fought him one-on-one too. And I don't even know who the other guy was. He was a big dude. He was, built up and stuff like that. But you know what that means to me? Nothing. Okay? I've come across guys that were bigger than me. And I seen other guys in the street. They were huge, these guys. My friend Anthony Schiavone went to Tammany Hall with his girlfriend. It was a big bounce in there. And Anthony was almost about my height, okay? You wouldn't think he was tough. He wasn't built up or anything else. This guy at the Tammany Hall in New Shell, tried to embarrass my friend Anthony in front of his girlfriend at that time. Well, took his girlfriend home. He went back the next weekend, and he saw the bouncer there. One punch knocked that guy out. One punch. Now, don't get me wrong. Anthony was tough. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, he had two different color eyes. He had he had a brown eye and a green eye. So he wore a blue eye, something like that. But Anthony was crazy. And I loved Anthony. He was a real, I tell you the truth, he was a good guy, okay? But one punch knocked the bouncer from where he was outside of the place in through the door and by the bar. He was laying there like this, knocked out cold. One punch. Okay, so all that shit about being muscles and everything like that, don't get me wrong. Sometimes guys are strong, some guys know how to handle it, some guys know how to use it. But you can't build around your jaw. You know what I mean? There's no muscles you could build up here or that's it. But anyways, I wanted to answer that question and I appreciate it. And I'm honored to say that he came to see me with those three guys. Later on, he went around telling everybody he chased me from the diner.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy. He didn't chase nobody. It wasn't like he said, don't ever come back here. You know what I mean? But he had to pretend like he was somebody special because he's around the wise guys or whatever. He was around Patsy from Rigoletto's and all of that shit. So that doesn't bother me. But anyway, I wanted to say thank you because that was a comment made.